Hello, hi everyone. Today our topic about tangents and secants to a circle. To know about this topic, before we needed some basics. Among them, first one is circle. Look, this is a circle. What is mean by a circle? A circle is a closed figure which is a collection of all the points which are at equidistance from a fixed point in a plane. A circle is a collection of all such points in a plane. This is a plane which are equidistant from a fixed point. Here O is the fixed point, then from O to A, and like this all these points are made by circle. This fixed point is called the center of the circle. Then next, radius. What is mean by radius? Here I written the distance between center and a point on a circle is called radius. Always radius is denoted by small r. Then next, diameter. Before the diameter, chord, we can pronounce chord or chord. A line segment joining any two points on a circle is called the chord. A line segment joining any two points on a circle. For example, these also 2 points. This is not a chord. Understood? A line segment joining any 2 points on a circle is called the chord of the circle. Now, what is mean by diameter? Diameter means the biggest chord on a circle is called the diameter, or which chord passing through the center is called diameter. Understood? Or opposite two radius sum is called diameter. Here B and C is the diameter. OC radius, OB also radius, OA is radius. Now, circumference of a circle. Circumference means the distance around the circle is called circumference of the circle. The perimeter of a circle is called its circumference. Perimeter means in previous class we learned the distance around the shape is called perimeter. Now, sector. See, this is a circle, center, radius, diameter, another radius. This piece, a region between the two radius included with this R, this region is called a sector. Understood? A sector is that region of a circular disc OR which lies between an arc and the two radii, means two radius. The region between arc and two radii joining the extremities of the arc and the center. Okay, this is called a sector. Now, very important in this chapter is tangents and secants. See, there is a circle here, one secant, another one is tangent. For our shortcut sake, tangent, keep mind, touch, where just touch to a circle, that is called a tangent. just a touch is called a tangent. Which line segment passing through the circle, that is called a secant. Tangent, secant. Now here, secant of a circle. A line which intersects a circle in two distinct points is called a secant of the circle. This is a secant of the circle. Assume that this is line L. This line L intersecting at two different points in a circle, that is called a secant. Okay. Next, tangent. A straight line which touches tangent, touch tangent. A straight line which touches the circle at only one point on its circumference is called a tangent. This is a tangent. This is a center O. This is assume that line L. Here important one is always the relation between a radius and a tangent is angle 90 degrees. Right angle. A tangent makes right angle with the radius of the circle at the point of the contact. Now next one, concentric circles. Concentric circles means those circles bounded with the same center with different radiuses are called concentric circles. For these two circles, center is same but their radius is different. Maybe first circle radius 2 cm, second circle radius 3 cm. Like common center circles are called concentric circles. Circles having the same center and with varying radii are known as concentric circles. Now, cyclic quadrilateral. If all the four vertices of a quadrilateral lie on a circle, then such as quadrilateral is called a cyclic quadrilateral. Means in a circle, assume that this is one quadrilateral. This quadrilateral lies inside of the circle and this corner touches on circumference of a circle is called a cyclic quadrilateral. Now next, on a plane, the set of two lines, how we can draw? Maybe they are intersecting each other, they are parallel to each other, or they are coincident to each other. Next, this is a circle. The relation a circle and a line segment. We can draw line segment exterior of the circle, or same line segment we can draw to touches the circle, or same line segment we can draw passes through the circle. For this there is no special properties, but this is tangent and this is secant. Okay, with all of this we needed to learn area of the circle is pi r square, circumference of the circle is 2 pi r. In the same way, area of sector is x by 360 into pi r square. Perimeter or circumference of a sector is equal to x by 360 into 2 pi r. Okay, these formulas also we need to solve this chapter tangents and secants to a circle. One more time recall all of these points. A closed figure which is a collection of all points which are equidistant from a fixed point, that is called a circle. Next, only one circle can pass through three non-collinear points. Collinear points means the points which lies on a same line is called collinear points. Only one this circle can draw with 3 non-collinear points. A straight line which divides the circle at 2 different points is called a secant of the circle. How many tangents can we draw in a circle? Means there are so many tangents we can draw. How many tangents we can draw with a fixed point on a circumference? Means here also we can draw one tangent. That's all. How many tangents can draw external point to a circle? There is a circle. There is a circle. With that, how many tangents we can draw with external point? Means there are only 2 tangents we can draw like this. These 2 tangents having same length, and these 2 tangents doing with the radius is right angle 90 degrees. Okay, this length of side and this length of side is same. Next, for one circle we can draw a set of parallel tangents. Okay, thank you, and more information we will explain in a next video. Thank you.